Alright guys, I'm still on the port, and from here you have a really nice view of the entire port. Somewhere over there is the Prince's Palace, which I'd like to go to on my way back. But look at just how cool this is. And you obviously have the continuation of all the yachts and a bunch of nice cars parked alongside, because obviously people who own those yachts also have nice cars. So we're also here just at a what's it called? A patio restaurant. But yeah, like I said, I don't even want to look at the menu because I know those prices are going to be insane. Also, it looks like there's a way. Do you see that casino sign there? There's a way to get pedestrian access to the casino in 8 minutes, so I'm going to go there. But first, I'm going to climb up to the top to see the port from a higher vantage point. Alright guys, so it's incredible. I'm at the port here, so like, as you guys can see, the very end of the dock. And basically all the yachts are behind me in there, and the entire city is behind me. What the hell? Like, obviously it's not sunny today, but the weather is still impeccable. I can't complain. I think that's the Monte Carlo Casino, if I'm not mistaken. And just even though it's the second smallest city in the world, second smallest country, there's still so much to see. It's bittersweet because I won't be able to see a fraction of it, but still I have to be satisfied with the fraction that I can see. But yeah, this is just an incredible lookout point, and what more can you ask for as just a tourist walking around trying to have a good experience. You also have a few cool photos here at the not photos, monuments. At first I thought this was a middle finger, but I assure you it's not. I don't know, it's a finger on the globe, and also it's not in any language that I can recognize. But yeah, so this is also the Monaco Yacht Club. I forgot to mention that that's the name of it. And you can even see there, like, there's a building which looks like a cruise ship. But yeah, so I think I'm now gonna head over to the Monte Carlo Casino. Alright guys, so it's unreal. I can't even contain my excitement because I just walked through the tunnel that they go through during the Formula One Grand Prix. It has to be like probably one of the only tunnels on the Formula One circuit. And this tunnel, I'm just about to exit it, and I didn't realize how curved it is until now. Like, I thought it was a relatively straight tunnel, but it's incredibly curved, and they take this tunnel at like 300 kilometers an hour or something. So I just can't even imagine the amount of essentially disregard for their own well-being. Not that, obviously they know that the drivers are capable, but it's still such a dangerous thing that they do, going through this tunnel, because if you crash and hit a wall, that could be very bad. But yeah, I just got out of it. It has to be like, I don't know, like a kilometer long, but it's quite curved, so it's very impressive. And yeah, you just have like an entire sign here that's probably full of advertisements during the race, but it's incredible because right now where I'm standing is where the race happens. Even though I keep on repeating that, this is where the drivers kind of prepare. This is where the safety officials are all ready to help if there's ever an accident and all of that. Check this out, guys. Behind me, we have a Japanese garden. Look at this. So apparently it was a gift to the Princess of Monaco that was by the Japanese government, I guess, because maybe the Japanese like Monaco, I'm not sure. But look at how beautiful this is. Actually, there's a kind of bridge here through the water, so let's walk it together. And yeah, when I went through that tunnel, I was supposed to exit halfway through to get to the casino, but I did not. So looks like I'll also have to get to the casino on my way back. I have to also check what the closing times are. I know to get my passport stamped, it's 5:30, so I still have another 3.5 hours to do that, but I don't want to miss anything. So, but I'll be getting there on my way back. And this garden just keeps on going on, and I can't explain the beauty. Alright guys, so check out where I'm at. I'm at like a beauty aesthetic convention. So basically, as you guys can see all around, it's like a bunch of different booths. It's like a big fair for like skincare and stuff like that. So like the last thing that I care about, like you can see all these booths, and then you have like, I don't know, like a VIP entrance there, because it's like the Grimaldi Forum, so I think it's like their expo center. I thought it was something cooler, but that's literally it. It's like an expo center, and that's what they're using it for right now, for this bioscience. That's what it's called, it seems. Kind of get together. It's like an expo, but anyways, I just wanted to highlight that, and I'll keep on going. Alright guys, just check out all of these avenues, man, with the tree line in the middle. This is such a cool place to live. I feel like it's only a nice place. I just said that it's not a nice place to live. I feel like it's really only a place to visit, because after a while, I mean, it's just the second smallest country in the world, so you get bored of it. But I cannot I cannot contain my contentment with being here because I'm only here for one day. So I'm really just trying to absorb it as much as I can. And there's just so many cool different like walkways like what I'm going on right now, and there's public elevators everywhere. So I'm actually about to take a public elevator and head towards the casino. I guess I didn't realize how much the public elevator went to, but that green building is just where that art show was, or that aesthetic show, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, you can just see you have another impeccable, incredible view of Monaco from this location. And yeah, just that was actually crazy how far that elevator went. I would have not taken it if I knew. I thought it was just a short elevator, but yeah, that's that. And I think I'm finally now gonna start heading my way towards the casino, but I'll show you guys everything I see on the way. Alright guys, something so I was really looking forward to see are the real estate buildings. So they have a bunch of these here in Europe, and it basically has all the posters on the wall. And basically either what you see are prices like that, 6.8 million euros, or please contact me, which means it's probably even more expensive. So this one is only a 3-bedroom apartment, which is 7 million euros. So literally that's what I'm saying. There's no way to live here without being already rich. Because if a 3-bedroom apartment costs 7 million euros, then I don't even want to know what a bigger place would cost. And yeah, so here's another kind of cool walkway, but it's incredible. One thing that I would definitely say is if anybody wants to live here, just buy a house in one of the tiny French villages nearby, which are still relatively expensive, but way less. And then just come here and live here during the day. Alright guys, so we have another incredible church here. There's a funeral happening, so 2 funerals happening today. So I don't think I'm gonna go in. That's just disrespectful, I don't know. And there's the loud bells, but quickly, you can see more Japanese trees. Those bells are for the funeral, I think. And a Nike store as well. But there's definitely a heavy Japanese influence in the city, I can tell. I think the Japanese maybe like this place a lot. Yeah, you just have a bunch of Japanese different types of trees and vegetation, and that's kind of what you find in this city. Alright guys, so I just passed through the tourist center, and I was trying to get my passport stamped, but they only give you like this kind of fake passport because apparently they don't stamp the passports because there could be issues at the border if the border officials see that type of passport, since it's not really a legitimate one. But anyways, just behind the tourist center is a very beautiful another garden. There's actually so many gardens here. Like it has to have like the highest garden concentration of any city. And yeah, I also just talked to my mom. So if you're watching this, Mom, I love you so much and I miss you so much. I don't have Wi-Fi, so like I had to talk with her in there in the tourist center, but I wish I could show her around the city. Honestly guys, don't be like me, don't be cheap. Get a freaking telephone plan when you come to a foreign country. But yeah, so I'm just gonna walk through the park and keep you guys updated. Alright guys, we're continuing on, and I'm just here in another park. As you guys can tell, the city of parks is what I'm calling Monaco. But I'm about to check out some of the nice, crazy hotels. But from what here you can see, we have the famous Formula 1 turn. So I'll show you guys quickly right now. It's basically the tightest turn in all of Formula 1, and it's the slowest corner as well. So if you guys look over here, you'll see that that's the turn that the cars go around during the race, and it's crazy to see in real life. Guys, so we're now on the ground. So first of all, you have the Fairmont Hotel behind us. You can see there, Fairmont Monte Carlo. It's actually kind of a rundown looking hotel for a Fairmont. But yeah, we're on the ground where the turn is. The hairpin turn, that's what it's called. If you guys are not fans of Formula 1, then maybe this means nothing to you, but it's insane. And also, looks like the sun is kind of coming out there if you guys see it. But yeah, the cars going around this are not the same speed as during the Formula 1 race, but it's still insane to see. I guess so we made it to the casino here. It was actually really close to that kind of Formula 1 thing that I showed you guys, but I think the entrance is by the other way. I don't think I'll be able to get in. I don't know. I think apparently it's 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. when the public has access. Else you need to be formally dressed and you have to pay up to get in. But you can see that there's also just a bunch of beautiful kind of hedgery and landscaping around the casino, evidently, since it's such a kind of overzealous, or I don't even know what term to use, but it's a very posh building. And actually, I'm seeing a few Ferraris just ahead of me. So let's go ahead to the entryway.